Okay, y'all. Y'all know how Periscope is. I think so it froze, guys. I'm back. This is part two. This is the part two. We were just getting to the good nitty-gritty. It froze. Y'all know how Periscope is. I think Instagram is about to blow them out of water, but Instagram needs to have the capability to record. Oh, no problem, Jamila or Jamil. So it froze. This is part two of what do we do with the desire for friendship. Periscope, y'all need to stop freezing. I don't know if this is an app or what, but Instagram is about to get you guys. So anyway, I was talking about what happened to me 2 months ago. I was laid off from my job that I love, what I felt like was my dream job. And I called a friend because I needed someone to take me out of the immediate feelings and the immediate environment that I was in. And I knew that I had to call someone that wasn't in the that it didn't happen to, because that's the only way that I can have some good sobering perspective. So I called her and I was like, you know what? I'm okay, and I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna take a day to cry. This friend knew, was all she postured herself to listen. And she listened to me. She let me let it out. She encouraged me. And I was really okay. But don't, on your best day, y'all, you have the possibility to fall back into old emotions. As women, we do that on your best day. And I was like, because I knew, I was an associate director of admissions for a private college, a real small college. When I was hired in, as one of the 911 teams to help boost enrollment. And, over the course of the months being there, I was only there for about a year and some change, a year and 3 months. Over the course of being there, I knew that, it's pretty much nothing that we could do. This college is eventually going to close. So I knew that. And I was like, my heart is prepared. So it would have behooved me to, even though when this happened, to not connect with my friends, to not connect with other people. It would have been unwise for me to not share this because I felt like I could handle it. And I feel like some of you that are on here today have robbed your friends from helping you walk through tough times in your life because you felt like you were okay and you felt like you can handle it. Even though, y'all, I tell people to this day my heart was prepared, I still, with my impartial tale, with my imperfect tale, I still text and call a good 4 people so they would know. Your friends need to know what's going on with you, what's happening in your life, what headspace you're in. It's important because if they don't know what's going on in the present, how could they help protect you in the future? How could they help protect your future? How could they help make you better? The reason why you need to be better is because you have a future. You have a purpose. You have passion that you need to live out and that you're going to live out. And I called her for accountability, and she's like, you know what, friend? It's going to be okay. And I was like, yeah. And then she began to share and exchange some other details about her life. And, and I could relate in a way. And y'all, healthy exchange is so healthy because a lot of times what we need to know is that we are not in this alone. Even though your situation with your friends could be totally different, there's ways that you can relate. You were born. You cannot hold this stuff in, ladies. I know we've been taught to keep it in because we don't trust people and because we've been rejected and we've been through betrayal. But I want to tell you, there is life after betrayal. There is life after jealous women. And this is really not, I am not throwing this in here like that, but I want to be super transparent with my life because I want you to be healed. I want you to be free. I want you to benefit from friendships and relationships. I want you to have someone and ladies and friendships that you can take to the future with you because you cannot do it alone. You were not designed to do this and to move into your purpose, to move into your passion, to move into your biggest potential alone. And for those of you that have did it for so long, I can bet you I can spot where you've been stagnated and where you are not as happy. Friends contribute to your overall health. They contribute to your emotional health. They contribute to your social needs. You need to have a sense and a feeling of belonging. They contribute to society around you. These are healthy components that helps you and that are crucial for you to move into your future and fulfill your dreams. And the right friends want you to fulfill your dreams, even if you're doing it scared. I have a friend that I will never forget her words. We were sitting at a restaurant and she said, Kim, do it. But even if you're doing it scared, if your teeth tremble, when I get scared, y'all, I'm going to give you a little secret about myself. I ball my toes up in my shoes. Like, so my knees will stop shaking. I put all the strength in my toes. I ball them up. But she said that if you going to do it, girl, do it scared. And after a while, that fear is going to fall off you. So I'm going to tell you, ladies, tonight, if you're going to move in your future, move into it with friends, because they can see your blind spot. So after that, I was like, I'm not going home, because if I go home, my husband is at work, the kids are at school, I'm probably going to be by myself with my thoughts. You do not need to be alone with your thoughts, especially when you're going through a hard time. It is not wise for you, or else you're going to get stuck in your thinking pattern, because it is very subject to how you think. Your thinking patterns are very they are not absolute, and they are very impartial. You can't hear me? Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit louder. They're very impartial. So I pulled myself out of my environment. That's one of the purposes of friendship, because it pulls you into the environment, the right environment for growth and for change. So what's up? Can you hear me? Oh, no, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. So I went to another friend's house, and I literally laid across her bed. Is it better, guys? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I literally laid across her bed, and I was like, yeah, it's over, girl. This is going to be a scary ride, because all my life I'm used to working. All my life I am used to getting out there and mingling with people. So you mean to tell me I'm about to be at home now? But I didn't know that God had a constructive plan for me. God had a constructor, and she was like, Kim, and she's an at-home mom. So I knew that I can pull on her, because she's been living this thing out for a long time. I knew that I can pull on her for strategies, because she's already been there. So I want you to know that it is important for you to choose friends that are strong where you are weak. And I knew the way I knew where I was going to go, what friend that I was going to go to, number one, based off availability, if they are available. A lot of us, we do work and we have our 9 to 5s. I was let go that morning. So I knew that she was going to be home. She gave me so much perspective, and she was like, girl, remember all that stuff you wrote down you wanted to work with? Kim, you went through a 1.5 years at the job, and you were being trained. You were being trained. Please let me know if you can still hear me. She gave me perspective. And because of the right friends, here I am 2 months later. I am literally, guys, every day I have the ability to wake up and to live my dream. And I'm not kidding you. I have to live it more strategically. And I have to plan, but I'm literally living my dream, because I had the right group of friends to say, girl, this is not the end of the world. And I want to say for you, Angie, this is not the end of the world, girl. You need the right group of friends who's going to protect you. My friends protected the wrong emotions, because let me tell you what could have crept up in there. It could have been like, you know how we do as women. Dang, they didn't want me. Am I good enough? Now I'm sitting there at home. My kids are at school. They got something to do. I don't have nothing to do. No, because the time where I was laid off, I was ripe and ready to run with the vision that God has given me for so many years. So I want you to know that your friendship is connected to your purpose as well. It is connected. They are going to help you reach and get to your purpose. They're going to help you get there. This is just another phase in my life, y'all, and I'm living. I'm able to live it out. I'm able to sit here to tell you about it. So I want you to know tonight that we started talking about, what do you do with those emotions and that desire for friendship? In order for you to really have the most effective friendships, you must understand the purpose of friendship. And to sum it up, your friendships are there to help make you better people. Why do you need to be better? You need to be better because you have a future, you have a purpose, and you have passions that you need to live out. And I'm going to end this tonight by telling you that you are worthy of having friends. You are worthy of being loved in return. You are worthy of receiving love and being loved in return. Your situation is not too difficult enough. There are the right group of people that can help you walk through your difficulties and help you and experience joy with you. Now, it may not be your experiences are not for everybody, because everybody can't handle it. Everybody cannot handle me, calling them every now and then, like, you know what, this autoimmune stuff, this disease is getting out of control. They may not have enough patience for it, but I have a group of friends that's like, okay, Kim, what are we trying? You know, how are you feeling? How are your thoughts? How are your emotions? To make sure that I'm healthy from the inside out. Because the only way for me to overcome this is to become healthy first from the inside, and it's going to sprout and flourish out. So I want to end this tonight by telling you that I am thinking about you. I'm emailing you guys, the ones that have subscribed to my mailing list. I'm always thinking about strategies. I asked the Lord to remind me of the pain, to remind me of my pain points and friendships, to remind me of the lessons that I've learned. Bring it back, God, because some of it I can't remember, because a lot of things the Lord has literally walked me through so that I can put it on pen and paper and I can talk to you about it to help you, because literally, ladies, we are better together. So if you want to follow my journey, I'm about to pour out my life into writing. I have a book that I'm working on for you. You can subscribe to my mailing list. I have a free guide called How to Overcome Jealousy, one of my personal stories, and how to love jealous women. You can subscribe to my mailing list at www.mygirlfriends.org. Have a good night. I love you. I'll see you next Friday at 9 p.m. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, most of all on my website, and I'll see you next week. From one girl to another, we're in this together and we're better together. Have a good night, ladies. Enjoy your Friday.